Luka Doncic. Chamberlain is out there with Whiteside, and there's Carter. And it's Rice in at the three, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Jokic is out there with Towns. Then it's Harden, and it's English in at the three slot. We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you through championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these 7-footers to be able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position.
And it's Jokic missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Rice. Rebounded by the Hawks. And they're running. Here's Jokic. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Such a savvy player. I love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Carter looking around. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Takes a three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Doncic against Harden. Jokic draws the double. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Now, here is Harden over Carter. The Hawks again can't hit. A three ball. Rice, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Celebrating you, the 2K community, it's our annual 2K TV Awards.
We have 10 awards going out to community members that have shown serious commitment and skills in NBA 2K21 this season. Prizes include a ton of 2K21 VC, and this year we're also throwing in some 2K20.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. Now a look at Dallas' starting lineup. Whiteside is out there with Chamberlain. And there's Carter. Then there's Doncic. And it's Rice in its small forward. And for the Hawks, Harden out there with DeRozan. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Towns. And it's English in at the 3 set. Now here's Harden. Shoots over Doncic. That one off the back iron and out.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Harden finds Jokic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Hassan Whiteside. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
First one falls for him.
Well, the 6'10" Serbian Jokic is doing a little bit of everything. A decent scorer, a determined rebounder, and of course, an elite passer.
And Jokic drops them both. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feel secondary.
Jokic, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Dallas. Down low. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist from Carter.
Well, even with the contest, Whiteside's going right through you. That's how strong he is.
Pass to English. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Passes it to Chamberlain. Dallas moving the ball around. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, this is why Whiteside has a high percentage in terms of his field goals. Creates a job inside that he can get done.
Outside, Towns. The three from Harden. The Mavericks pull it in. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Rice. The rebound by Harden.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Here's English. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Rice passes to Whiteside. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Doncic against Harden. Fires the 3. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 6. Feeds to Rice. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Towns kicks to English. And there's the pass to Jokic. And it's blocked by Whiteside. To the inside. Harden fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Dallas shooting their first free throw this game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
One shot.
That's good from Carter.
Yeah, Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's Brogdon. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hagan to stop the run.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Here's Carter, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
2 shots, foul, 2.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Vince Carter. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Hawks trail by 12. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Now here's Love. Hangs in the air, and it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 8 points.
Yeah, some of the best centers in the league understand every aspect of the offense and where shots are coming from, and Whiteside positioned himself well for that one.
Brogdon the pass to Marbury. Wallace against Brogdon. Inside. Here's Abdul Rahim. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Mavericks leading by 14. Outside Harper. 11 feet away. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Marbury. They grab their own miss. Yep, that one goes in there.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Pass to Carter. And that one released in time, but no good.
Good at staying with his man. You can tell Brogdon is trying his best to shut you down.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's Dallas. They lead by 12. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable doing. Like I'm able to catch and shoot. I'm able to play off, on the wings.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big game.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Harper. Wallace is out there with Kevin Love. And there's Porzingis, and it's Dumars in at the shooting guard position. Here's Harper. No points in the game yet for him. Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now, here's Chamberlain. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Second shot opportunity. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
Pass to Rice. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
DeRozan against Dumars. Jokic with it. 6 to shoot. And DeRozan kicks to Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Here's Chamberlain. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty unselfish play there, right? Porzingis finding the open man, and he's more and more comfortable and more aware of everything going on around him.
And it's Jokic missing.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Rice dishes to Chamberlain. Up top, Doncic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The Mavericks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Whiteside's checked in for Porzingis, and it's Carter in for Dumars. That free throw good from Doncic.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Well, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Here's Rice, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Jokic, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around.
What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice.
offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Atlanta calls timeout. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well, but so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
And the Hawks making a change here. Ogden's checked in. 1:30 left in the second quarter. The Hawks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. To end the run, English's shot is good.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Rice passes to Chamberlain. He feeds it to Doncic, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Dallas making a switch here. Love's checked in. Atlanta on D. Carter outside. 4 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Hagan. It's rebounded by Doncic.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Now the feed to Love. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Maybe some underrated parts of Kevin Love is the strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
Here's Marbury. Here's Towns. And so it's Dallas cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. It was a big-time first quarter from Hassan Whiteside. He had 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out. Playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Hawks?
When you're that cold from the floor, it's always going to be an uphill battle. The ball movement has to be the priority in the second half. They need to be creating a lot of good shots if they want to dig into this lead.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Hassan Whiteside in this game. Guys, he's everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. DeRozan out there with Harden. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's English in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. On the wing, DeRozan, defended by Carter. Carter against DeRozan. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Carter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. DeRozan surveying the D.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Doncic passes to Rice. He kicks it to Carter. Dallas moving it around. Chamberlain dishes to Doncic.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
From deep, Harden. Good on the three-point shot.
And no one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop, and that thing is a deadly shot.
Ball's knocked loose, and the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Hawks. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Carter inside the three-point line, and he gets the jumper to drop. Carter's got 8 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Harden wide open. He shoots, and he overshot that one, missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Passes it to Carter. Nice D from DeRozan. The Hawks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. From 11 feet away, Bagley, Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Dallas calls timeout. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Christian Woods checked in for Bagley. To the middle. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Porzingis. He's got 10.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Harper against Harden. Off target from outside. Mavericks leading by 23. Here's Harper. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Harden up top. He's guarded by Harper. Back to Harden. Makes it off the glass. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Harper the pass to Carter. Porzingis trying to get free.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Here's Harper. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Shooting for Dallas, Derek Harper.
The first free throw is good. Whiteside's checked in for the Mavericks. Dumars comes in for Wallace, and so he makes both from the line. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Atlanta. The pass to Marbury. Shoots over Harper. And it's Marbury missing. Dallas leading by 23. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Harper. Back to Chamberlain. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. So both teams changing it up here. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. 4 on the clock. Hagan. No good with the triple. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Whiteside. Carter out there with Doncic. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Rice in at the 3, the small forward. They get it back. Chamberlain, a beautiful reverse layup.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Marbury, guarded by Doncic, and Jokic throws it down.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain, close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's English. Pass to Marbury for the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Marbury's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
On the wing, Doncic takes the 3. That shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really awful. Hagan.
The Mavericks pull it in. Chamberlain got 7 rebounds in the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's good from Carter. Both teams deciding to change it up. Carter hits them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Harden kicks to Jokic. Here's DeRozan. Connects on the 17-footer.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities. Trying
to break that ice-cold streak. And And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. A different look for Dallas. Whiteside's checked in for Porzingis. And Chamberlain subbed in for Kevin Love.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Kicks it out to Harden. That three off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Here's Chamberlain. Carter outside. He dishes it to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Puts up a three. They get it again. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you know, you hear a lot about Wilt's size, but really it's the coordination and the athleticism that allows him to dominate the game in so many areas.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And that one misses. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Bagley.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Outside Harper. With the teardrop. And he lays it up and in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Pass to Wood. Here's Marbury. Good. Nice job down low.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Always nice to see Porzingis take some strides and get to that kind of glide.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Wood against Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Wallace dishes to Chamberlain. Back to Wallace. Here's Dumars. And he banks in the layup.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Marbury. Rebounded by Wallace. Now the Mavericks with it. Outside Dumars. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Good on the shot.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
To the paint. The 11-footer. Abdul Rahim can't hit. And here is Harper. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer.